Okay. Good afternoon, everybody, family, friends, and well wishers who has come to uh, be a part of this gathering today. I want to appreciate everybody for coming from their various destination. My name is Christopher Pius Adoge. Um, I am sorry I'm unable to join this special occasion. I'm not there physically, but I'm there by heart. I'm there by heart. It's a blessing, not not. It's a day of joy, not a day of sadness, and also a blessing to be in the position where I have witnessed and lived through a man I would call so many things, not just my father. You know, a man I'm gonna call so many things, not just my father, my favorite person. One of the greatest memories that I cherish from my dad growing up as a man is how he has lived his life, and how he has impacted me and people around him positively, you know. And there are 1,001 things I can say about him. And if I start to talk, we're not going to go home today. And I believe everybody wants to go home. Anyway, one of my greatest memory of him is him teaching and introducing me into what the goodness there is in knowing God. I feel like that is the greatest memory I have of him. As the greatest memory I have of him is the greatest thing I would say I've been able to take from his existence. That he was full of life. That he was someone who would always put you first before him in every aspect of in every category of his demeanor. I do not think there is any negative side of him. He was he was a perfect man on earth, to me anyway. One of the one of the men who made me understand what it is like to be a man. Things that I have learned from him. Would I even say I'm short of words? I could remember when me and I could remember when I was still very much little. I could remember when I was still very much little. Um, we 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 always go to church together. So he takes me to church. He takes me to every of his prayer camps, you know. And I can remember then I always ask him like, Daddy, I want to go home. What are we doing here? And he's like, oh, don't worry. This is what has kept me believing in God is what has kept me alive, and it's what has led me into success. You know, and that when you grow up, you're going to you're going to understand what what I mean. Well, I'm grown up now, and I understand every single thing that that he meant. Another thing I've learned from him is him being true to his word. My dad is someone that you can take his word to the bank. When he's there for you, he's going to let you know he's there for you. And when he's not there for you, he's going to let you know that, yeah, he can do it. But for some reason, he always told me to believe in myself and to understand that through Christ, I can achieve every and anything I set my mind to. Coming here today, I had 1,000,001 things to say. But for some reason, I'm here reminiscing now on a lot of things on his memory lane, and I'm speechless and lost of words. I know we have all come here today to worship God on a life well spent. I say life well spent because we are not sad that he died, you know. We are not sad that we lost him. We are happy because we know he's in a better place. A few days ago, I was glancing through his pictures and I started breaking out, was crying. And at the end of the day, I realized I wasn't crying because, I wasn't crying because he died. I was crying because I know I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss having to call someone to pray with. Yeah, having a prayer partner. I'm going to miss having to call someone to tell my stress and worries. But I feel he's in a better place now because the communication now is supposed to be stronger than before. For my fathers in the Lord, I think they know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we are only gathered here today because we are going to miss him, but we know deep down that he's in a better place. If there was something that if there is something that I missed to tell him, or if there's something that I wish I could tell him right now, is I wish I could connect to him and let him understand that every positive words he has decreed and spoken upon my life as one of his children, has yielded profit, and so far has raised the man I am today. It's a sad event that he is no more, but it's a great event that we know he is in a better place. We believe he's in a better place. We believe he is in the right hand side of God, We believe he's watching over us. We believe he is he's not away from us. We believe he is with us because, we are meant to carry him in our hearts we're meant to carry him in our hearts everywhere we go. I am happy and I'm blessed to be part of this generation, This generation, to experience such a man as my father. If I wake up in another generation, I'm going to look for him. I look for him and my mom because I know without my mom as well, that wouldn't be me, but everybody gets the point. Yeah. If I wake up in my next life, I'm going to look for him. I'm going to have him as a father this life, the next life, if God gives me the grace to pick a parent. it's going to be him every day, all day. I love him so much. And I want to appreciate everybody who has come through for this. I want to appreciate the support of family and friends who has traveled a long distance, who has traveled a long distance to be here today. It's all love. It's all love. If he could see us, which I know he is, it's gonna gladden his heart to know that we have loved him back, in return with our presence. It's gonna gladden his heart to know that, we appreciated him while he was alive and while he's no more. But his legacy still lives in our hearts. I've told myself that I'm not gonna cry today, but after this camera, I'm going to go back and cry. Anyways, thank you all for coming. And I also want to appreciate my family, my sisters, for being strong through our trying times. My mom, for being a woman of war and being the woman king in the family. God is going to give you the strength to journey this remaining, time or path that has been laid for us. I want everybody to understand that He is with us and God is also with us. Thank you very much and have a blessed day. Is it court?
Williams.